The Red Lighthouse is an artist collective of queer women, and it's an arts home, essentially. It's a home. It's a safe space for queers around the Twin Cities. We're big on creating and big on community. It's a community art house.
You know, you have that statement where it's like, in a room full of people, I feel like I'm by myself. I've never felt that with the Red Lighthouse, even if I didn't know a single face here.
And at the heart of it is just community. And that's what's been missing from a lot of these venues is, you know, having a sense of safety, but also growth where people can go ahead and be free to be themselves and talk to others.
The fact that they're like queer owned and operated is really dope. And I feel like there are less of those spaces than I think should be in the Twin Cities, especially for like the arts.
And every time I'm here, I always get inspired, meeting new people or just like seeing what they do.
What I really love, what you all are doing, is creating a safe space. It feels very sacred.
The energy when you walk in, I mean, just look around, all of the science, all of the positivity, all of the messaging about art and change.
Like, it's a lot of love here, you know? Like, that's really what I can say. It's a lot of love here. It don't feel like no normal venue. It feel like home.
The vibe speaks for itself in terms of how everything's set up. Your guys' art is everywhere, and it's just a vibe.
You just have to be here. It's like an energy. It's not like your typical party you go to where it's unfulfilling, you know? It's awesome. Like, that's all I have to say. You just have to be here to know.
The Red Lighthouse was a dream Elena and I had when we were in high school. And in 2022, we made that dream happen. We bought a house on the border of North Minneapolis and Brooklyn Center with the hope of renovating the garage space to be a venue. We really wanted to not separate the way that we're living and what we're creating. And this space has just been, honestly, a dream come true.
We've done a lot of different events, from film fests to fashion shows to music industry nights, concerts, EP releases, our arts fest every year. I think a lot of people can attest what this space has meant to them.
I think that my favorite memory, all of my memories have been my favorite. Like, honestly, I genuinely, truly love the Red Lighthouse with all my heart. It's become such a safe space for me. But one of my favorite events was probably the first art festival that I did. It was my first by myself show with nobody else. It was the first thing that I got on stage by myself and did, and it was just very memorable, and the audience was amazing, and the energy here was amazing, and I felt very loved.
So the Arts Fest is something that it is our very first event that we ever did. It was the one that just popped off. It went really well the first year, and we decided to make it into an annual thing. And it's essentially like being at the state fair, but at a house. And, you know, there's food, there's creating, there's music, there's networking, vendors, arts, all of it. I mean, there's nothing that you're missing.
I think the first show that I went to here was the Arts Fest last year. When I started getting involved with you guys, it's like you have a whole sort of staff of people trying to help you out and trying to make your event succeed. A lot of my friends have performed here as well, and they've done a really good job making a community of creatives and artists that kind of got their start in this space.
So I had a listening party here. 5X, my album. Actually, I got it on right now. But 5X EP, I had a listening party for. And it was a dope time. Having the opportunity to have a space where you can try to take whatever creative ideas that you have and be like, well, maybe I could do this, maybe I could do that, like kind of shape it the way that you wanted to. This was a perfect space for me to do that in.
Young kid from Brooklyn Park, stay out till dark. Throwing stones at glass houses, watch out for shards.
The way I got to know what the Red Light House was because I used to come to the music industry nights. DJ Lowe, when he would put those on, and I think I always left feeling super refreshed.
Music industry night and wedding industry night was partnered with Red Light House with Gold Culture Entertainment to go ahead and really bring a sense of community, a sense of mentorship, leadership. Would have multiple different special guests, DJs. We had props manager. We had Maria Isa, House Representative Maria Isa come by. Amazing peers that came by and stopped by, and just really encouraged us. And you know, for them to go ahead and share music and share experience really helped so many other people.
So my first solo fashion show was for my company, Minneapolis Made. It was a dream not only being able to have my first solo show, but also being able to do it at my own space and be able to curate the way I wanted.
One of the best things that I've been a part of, not just here, but in general, is the Red Light Special. The premise behind it is giving artists that don't have the means to afford high production camera and audio recording work an opportunity to showcase their talent on the Red Light House's platform.
My Red Light Special, when I was here, that was like one of my favorite little segments I've ever done. It's just a very, the NPR Tiny Desk setup was fantastic, and I loved the little bits on piano from Eli and Swank on the drum kit for mine. It was awesome. I can't wait to release that.
Everything that the Red Light House has done, not only for me and my company, but for all the people that I work with and bring here, is indispensable. It's so far beyond what any other place could provide because of their willingness to not only do new things, but just let people be themselves.